On this vote, the yeas are 232, the nays are 196. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Donald Trump is now officially the third president in American history to have a formal impeachment inquiry against him. So the resolution passed 232 to 196, with 2 Democrats voting against it. So those Democrats being Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey and Colin Peterson of Minnesota. Both of these Democrats need to be primaried, but that could be a whole separate discussion. So it passed with every other Democrat voting for it, as well as independent Justin Amash, a former Republican, voting for it. He tweeted this out after his vote. This president will be in power for only a short time, but excusing his misbehavior will forever tarnish your name. To my Republican colleagues, step outside your media and social bubble. History will not look kindly on disingenuous, frivolous, or false defenses of this man. But of course, they didn't listen to Justin Amash. Every Republican member voted against the inquiry, and history will rip each of these Republicans to shreds. Once all the dust is settled and we're looking at this, 10 years, 20 years in the future, their kids, their grandkids will disown them. These Republicans will not have much of a future past this. Once, hopefully, the world transforms and wakes back up to who this president has always been. Now, of course, on Twitter, Donald Trump threw a hissy fit. So check out some of these tweets. Read the transcript. Of course, everybody did, which is what led to the impeachment inquiry. This one here, the impeachment hoax is hurting our stock market. The do-nothing Democrats don't care. And of course, if Trump actually cared about that, then he could just resign and end this right now. Another tweet here, the greatest witch hunt in American history. Okay. This is Donald Trump has broken multiple laws. There are multiple cases you can make for impeachment against Donald Trump. So there's no witch hunt going on here. Just Trump being held accountable for at least some of his criminal activity. Now, we don't have exactly what details or what Democrats will bring up in this inquiry, but we kind of have an idea. It's likely going to focus on Ukraine from everything we're hearing from, the leadership of the Democrats to everything that's been focused on in the press. So more about this resolution is actually more about the procedure. So more on that from CNN. The resolution provides the procedural details for how the House will move its impeachment inquiry into its next phase, as it investigates a whistleblower complaint alleging that the president attempted to pressure Ukraine to interfere in the 2020 presidential election by investigating the family of his potential political rival, former Vice President Joe Biden. So that's going to be the focus of this impeachment inquiry. I hope they open it up to other articles of impeachment. I mean, if it were up to me, there'd be more of a focus on the emoluments clause. I think when you have the Saudis buying up hotel rooms in Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. shortly after Trump wins the election, and then all of a sudden Trump is working really closely with the Saudis on everything, there's clearly a violation there. Not to mention all the other things that could be brought up in this impeachment inquiry against Donald Trump. But more on the Ukraine stuff. So this from BuzzFeed. 2 Trump administration officials who have already delivered key testimony in the impeachment inquiry have reportedly said they are willing to testify publicly. Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, a National Security Council staffer who was on Trump's July call with Ukrainian President Zelensky, and Bill Taylor, the top U.S. diplomat to Ukraine, whose testimony committee members said was the most thorough accounting they've gotten so far. So while personally I don't think the call to Ukraine should be the focus of this impeachment inquiry, don't get me wrong. What Trump did here is 100% impeachable, and all the evidence for it is already out in the open. Now, all that Trump and Republicans have to do, or will try to do, is paint this whole inquiry as being unfair, being a witch hunt, all the same BS that Trump is saying himself, even though the process is fair. So as CNN reports here, The summary says the president's lawyers will have an opportunity to present their case, attend hearings, and respond to evidence and raise an objection to testimony given. But the committee says that if the president unlawfully refuses to cooperate with congressional requests, then the chairman has discretion to deny requests from the president's lawyers. So basically, the resolution says you must play ball. You must actually follow the law, engage in the process, or shut the hell up. The process is completely fair. But Republicans, you have to get a load of this. This is next level crap. This from BuzzFeed News. Representative Devin Nunes, the top Republican on the House Intelligence Committee and a major Trump ally, condemned the resolution in a speech on the House floor Thursday, calling the Democrats running the impeachment depositions a cult. Quote, "These are a group of people loyally following their leader as he bounces from one outlandish conspiracy theory to another," Nunes said, referring to Schiff. So you have Republicans here calling Democrats a cult, saying the Democrats are loyally following their leader. You can't make this stuff up. He's obviously just projecting. This is what Republicans have done for the past 3 years. All they've done is parrot what Trump is saying. All they've done is protect this man, protect this criminal. Yet here they are saying, we're not doing that. No, you're the cult. You're the cult for calling out corruption. You are being loyal to your cult by recognizing that the president broke the law and now bring out an impeachment inquiry. It's nuts. But expect a lot more of this going forward.